Jen, just talk about getting through today, winning the 2 hurdle events. How happy were you?
I'm really happy. I mean, I won both last year, so I want to try and repeat as the regional champ. But at the same time, I was just thinking, just move on to sectionals. Like, if I win, that's nice. But really, the goal is just to move on. So I'm really happy that I was able to win both again.
How do you feel right now entering the postseason? Do you feel like you can make a better run than you did even last year?
It's questionable just because of the late start to outdoor season with all the bad weather. I mean, we had like 4 meets canceled, so it's just kind of tough knowing that coming into this I've ran maybe 5 meets versus last year we probably ran like 8 or 9. So you kind of just have to, like, especially for the 300 hurdles, trying to get in shape faster since we had less races. So we'll see how state goes.
How tough was it today because of the wind? Were you with it and against it in the race?
Yeah, I mean, in the hundreds it was just against us the whole time, but in the threes it was to our back for a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, like I ran in a lot worse wind, but you definitely feel it. So
now looking at sectionals, do you worry about times from here on, or is it the seed, the place? What are you looking at?
I mean, obviously it's nice to run a good time at sectionals because then you get seated better at state, but sometimes the weather doesn't work out, and really you just want to move on out of sectionals. If your time isn't that great, you're still going to state, so it's nice to run a good time, but if you don't, as long as you're going.
A couple other things. Do you think you can do better this year at state, or will this spring? I mean, everyone had the same spring, so you're kind of all in the same boat. Do you think you can place better?
In the hundreds, I think I might be able to place better than last year because I think I've had a stronger season. In the threes, maybe it's just that question of maybe being in better shape last year. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, when you get down there, good competition pushes you PR by a lot, so you never know what'll happen.
Final thing, in the 100 you kind of won it going away, but in the 300 Morgan Anderson pushed you there. And what's going through your head as you're in the final hurdle and you got to hold somebody off there?
Well, it's a lot different than last year. I don't think she did than last year. I didn't really have much competition, so it is different knowing there was someone kind of close to me. But I'm just, keep pushing hard and get to that finish line first.